Alright guys, welcome back to SC Outdoors. Today we are doing some pond fishing. Gonna hit some largemouth here, at least try to. This is my childhood pond. I used to fish this all the time. I used to ride my bike up here. It's only a couple miles from where I grew up. It's a public pond owned by a Amish farmer here. Really cool that they let people fish here, but it does get very pressured. Pretty well known for the area anyways. Just got a ton of rain, which I think might work to my benefit a little bit. It's really cool. It's like 65 degrees, 66 degrees I think right now. And it was like 85 earlier today. So I'm hoping that works to my advantage. I had to wait till the rain kind of slowed down a little bit. It's about 6 o'clock right now. I have about 2 hours to fish or so, 2.5. So starting off with a spinnerbait. Just gonna run around the pond. There's two ponds here actually. I'm gonna run around the pond. The back pond is usually pretty mucky, so I should say algae filled, I guess. So I'll probably steer away from that till maybe later with a frog. I'm gonna run around with the spinner. Then I might do a little bit of finesse fishing depending on how the spinnerbait goes, and then we're gonna do some top water to finish out the evening. Should be able to connect with something by then, but I'm gonna get started. Stay tuned. Ooh. Did you guys see that? Big wake there. There's some huge carp in here. They're like three feet in here, man. 20-30 pound carp. Always wanted to try for them. See people do it every now and then, but never got the chance. There we go. There's a fish. Right off the shore there. Pretty small one. But it's a fish. Wow, smaller than I thought. Very small fish. Ah, shoot. Come here, bud. So there's our monster. First bite on the spinnerbait. Back in there. Well, I mean, skunk's beak can only go up from there, I guess. There's one. There we go. That's a little better. Nice. I mean, still not a monster by any means, but it's a better looking fish. Pretty fish, actually. Awesome. So there we go. So I took my spinnerbait there, just kind of drug it along this little drainage pipe. And all the times I've fished here, there's almost always been a fish on that pipe. One time I even caught a smallmouth there. I don't know how. Somebody must have put them in here, but really cool. That's two fish in like 5 minutes. I was actually about done with the spinnerbait. I'm at the end of the pond here. I'm gonna pick up some top water soon, but I'm gonna give spinnerbait a little bit longer, see if it can catch me one or two more fish. Alright guys, time to go with a top water popper. Spinnerbait has done what it needed to do, got me two fish. Wish they were a little bit bigger, but I'll take two fish off of it. This guy is my favorite little popper. It has seen some days. This thing has probably caught me fish over the last 2-3 years maybe. Smallmouth, largemouth, caught walleye on it. You never know. So I'm hoping largemouth are on it. Usually I do a lot better on poppers in spring and fall, not in August, but I'm still gonna give it a shot. You never know. If they're active enough to hit a spinnerbait, they're active enough to hit a topwater in the evening. So let's give that a shot. Man, guys, I'll tell you what, these fish are just like, I can feel them tug on it as I'm bringing it down the shoreline here. And I've seen a couple fish like bubble it, but they just will not commit. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'd really love to get one. Ah, shoot. That was my best blow up yet, guys. Now I'm all stuck in this stuff. Man, that sucks. That was easily my best blow up of the evening so far. Just missed one here on the finesse worm. I ended up giving up on topwater. I caught one, of course, forgot to record. It was just a little dink, but through the finesse worm one, I've got about a half an hour of daylight probably. Hopefully the camera quality isn't too bad. But I just missed one here next to this drainage pipe again. So get back in there, see if we can get them. Something's got it. There we go. There's one on the finesse worm. Another little guy. Fortunately, it's been Dink City tonight. Fortunately for you guys, but I will still take them. Alright, so he actually engulfed that a little bit more than I would have liked him to, but he should be okay. Up in there. So there's our first finesse fish of the day. I'm coming with about 20 minutes to go. See if we can knock one more out. Just one more. Alright, no more fish. But we did okay, I guess. Coming out here a couple hours to fish. Caught a few fish. I would really have liked a better fish than what I got, but can't complain, not getting skunked, that's for sure. This pond's getting more increasingly difficult each time I fish it. I feel like I haven't caught a really good one here in quite a bit. I think it was 2 summers ago I caught a 5.5, but it does get really pressured, and I'm afraid, unfortunately, that flathead fishermen come here a lot and keep bluegill. I'm afraid it's hurting the bass population a little bit. I haven't caught a lot of big fish last year or two. Caught some 3s, but nothing bigger. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time on SC Outdoors.